everybody this afternoon. This is Boomer Hay, and we're going to be playing some more Dragon Age. Just as soon as I figure out what's going on with the sound here. Not quite sure what's going on. All right. That may be a little bit better. I believe things are better now, and we'll go with that. If anybody notices anything particularly wrong, just let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But as of right now, I think I've got it back to normal, and we're going to get busy here. Today we're going to be moving into the Hossberg Wetlands, part of a story mission. First, we're going to go and perform rites with Emmerich on a companion quest. We have one companion quest with Emmerich here, and everything else we've got down here. A couple of these are boss fights, Gate of Parched Hopes and Gate of Pale Reflections. They will open up more areas in the crossroads, and we need to get them done so we can clear the crossroads of all the blight from Beacon Island. And the two other sources of corruption, I'm going to assume, might be unlocked through these two missions here. But we're just going to be going into the Hossberg Wetlands for the first time, and we'll do that immediately after we walk the graves with Emmerich. So we are going to quick travel to the Necropolis halls, and we will take Emmerich with us, because this is his companion quest. And I believe if it follows suit with all the other companion quests, you know, you're going to be prompted whenever you go and travel to an area, you're going to be prompted to take two companions with you. And I always just take, if I'm doing companion quests, I will take that individual, in this case Emmerich, and I'll pick somebody else to go with him. And Tosh is freaked out by demons and spirits, so I'm going to carry her with me just to see if there's any interesting reaction as we go through the necropolis. This is an area we've been through a number of times, and there may not be as much to loot in here. We're going to move on to the area where the companion quest is.
We've a fight ahead.
Who wants some?
Need a wisp to get in there. Wonder if there's one hiding around here somewhere. Maybe it's in an area we haven't been yet. Or that we'll pass by anyway. Oh, look at here. This isn't odd at all. Skeleton sweeping the floor.
May light and calm guard the vaults of this place.
May the rest of the dead always follow.
And here we go. This is how we get through that door. I wondered. We've been here a couple of times, and I've always wondered how to get through that door, and now we know.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
No one's gonna seize the day for you.
Just so. That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tch. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle?
Yeah, as soon as I finish looting.
Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
If you ever want a side job, the crows are always looking for new potions.
Yes, as I recall, you're rather famous for it. This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new census.
examining the graves?
You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
Crows have plenty of ceremony, believe me.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
A wisp.
Hi? Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. our bonds seen and sealed, we honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
All right. Ringy dingy.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Wasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
That's a little too harsh.
Well, if Manfred's excited, how can I refuse? Cheers, Manfred.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. We will put that on Emmerich. Or should I? I'll go ahead and put it on him now. Just means he'll do better healing. Let's see, while we're here, let's not jump down there. But I do want to look around if I can. There's always some stuff to loot.
that your mother is quite the scholar, Tash.
Yep.
It must have been wonderful growing up learning from her.
Yeah, it was great.
Watcher's duty.
Just a casual inquiry.
Yeah, let's walk up.
Haven't seen you for... Won't forget. By the fireplace. You too. Love you.
Let's just walk up to the, you know, skeleton that happens to be laying there and strike up a conversation. This is why it's worth. It's, you know, a little gold here, a little gold there. This may be a caretaker. Oh, it's a, what do you call it? Lifeless candle hop. That's what it's called. We saw those in Docktown. And it's also caretaker power, so we'll be working on our next upgrade. It's good to always, if you're going to play this game, and you know, it's a game that that I have no problem really recommending, because I think it will appeal to a lot of people. The people that will have the most problem, oh wow, we can use Tosh on that.
I'm on it.
The ones that'll have the most problem with this game are probably the people who are most into the lore of the game, of the Dragon Age series. Because there's been some things that have come up, and as they come up, as I notice them, I'll mention them. I am not a huge, what I call a lore junkie. And I'll be honest, I am not the biggest Dragon Age fan. I enjoyed Dragon Age 1. I played Dragon Age 2. Started 4, Inquisition. Rather, I guess that was 3. And, because technically, I guess this is Dragon Age 4. But typically, this type of RPG is not my thing, so to speak.
I wonder what this is about.
It's a meditative puzzle on the echoes of our actions.
You know the solution?
It needs to be discovered if it's to have any meaning.
All right.
There goes a wisp. Frost blown dark before the dawn, sightless gulf of endless sleep, no sound murmurs through the mind, nothing turns within the deep. Okay. So is there more? You get that open? I guess I'm gonna have to look around. Interesting. That takes a wisp. This another one?
I can assist.
Oh man. I want to get this stuff first for a... Where is this? Oh, this is that big room I was in that I cleared out. Okay, I do see something over there. I missed that. Missed that. Alright, little wispy, come with me. Let's go over here.
What do you dream of in the dark?
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive!
Oh boy.
It's open. There's light.
Creepy. More caretaker power. Well, that's interesting. I hope that's what that wisp was for. Because I don't think I can use it anywhere else. And I have been... Oh. Yes, please. I missed those. Oh, I bet that's some of the ones that are behind the doors. I know I'm probably going to end up coming back here. So evidently I have to find these because this one is lit up, this first symbol. So there must be 1, 2, 3, 4 more in this area. The chest around here. Must be over our heads. Upstairs above us, I guess. All right, this is the way we came in. So there's a chest up above us, I guess. Oh, I see. Here they are. Laughing youths in noonday shade clasps the harvest hand in hand. Find the shrouded lover's kiss, pluck the lily from the land. Let's...
Certainly.
Okay, there
Let's
goes
try this again.
a wisp. Did I get it out of order or something? I did. Okay. So, I guess I have to pay attention to where the wisp goes.
Of course.
are on the sands above. Stirs the breath, paints the sky. Specks flock in golden vault. Shepherd make red hawks cry. All right, let's try this one.
Right away.
It disappeared here. So we've read this one. Let's try this.
Allow me.
Yep. Let's go into this one. I think.
Straight away.
Yep. Rises now the evening star, counterweight to hail desire. Feel the old year's clutching toll, mark the banking of the fire. That goes over here.
Can you get this, Emmerich?
Death's new bounty blooms awake, wrapped in silken morning sighs. Golden is your newfound birth, flame eternal in your eyes.
That opened up something.
Well, let's go see what it opened. Shortcut. And they're all lit and it did open up. Nice. Precious decay. That might be a worthy one. Organ jar. Memento caretaker power required. Ah, and here's a big chest. I like my helmet. This helmet is awesome right here. You'll notice, like, when an enemy dies, it says it spawns an apparition that attacks nearby enemies, dealing necrotic damage. It's like a skull, and you'll see it leave the body of the enemy I just killed, and it goes to another body. So, very interesting. Okay. So, my question is, how do I get up to that? Or is it under me? All right, let's see. I know I'll make you vomit the way I spin this thing around so much, but I'm guessing there's a way in here. Ah, yes. And here it is. We were transported up top. Oh, what is this? Bertosh. 108% ability damage. Holy crap. That's awesome. Let's equip that on her. He's got some new gear now. The Randy Dowager Quarterly Volume 2. Okay. All right, so we'll go back. And this... I knew there was, you know, when you walked up here, there was a lot of fog, and it increased. I should have gone into it earlier, but at any rate, we got what we came here for. And I believe I've gotten all the chests that I can see. The only two chests that I haven't got are in here. And I don't know that I can even get them, but let's quick travel over here and just to see. That's not what I meant. The map. I believe it's back here, and I believe I need a wisp to do this. Yeah, I do. They're in here, but I've got to find a wisp in order to get it. Ultimate is full, and there's no wisp hiding around here that I can see. Maybe it's for something that comes later. Let's see what this is glowing up there. Wait a minute. Public warning. Okay. I'd hoped maybe it was a wisp or something hiding in there, but it's not. And the wisps would have to be close by for me to get that far, so.
You're the spirits Emmerich and I met in the gardens.
Yes, indeed.
How pleased we are to see you hale and whole.
Indignity. A thread of curiosity has scattered bones of the deceased.
If you'll give the dead peace, then reunite them inside their resting place, outside the vault of the beloved.
We unlocked a room in the gardens with the bells. Whose was it?
It varies as the necropolis sees fit from time to time.
On patterns too fine for even we to know.
Greetings once again.
Watchable Corin. Always a pleasure. Such a promising child.
He's been grown a while. You're forgetting time.
How do mortal minds track the years?
This was interesting. I thought it might give me another mission or something. All right, let's see. We're going to track that, and before I go and do this, I am going to go back to the lighthouse. I don't want to wear that. See, I don't necessarily want to replace 50% takedown damage, 50%, gain a random advantage on takedown. While necrotic weapons is active, charged attacks deal necrotic damage in an area around the target, but remove necrotic weapons. Yeah, that's legendary, so don't want to take away my legendary ring there. I leveled up. 29. You know, I'm thinking I'm going to save those points for when I hit level 30, and then I can expand the branches here. Because they require level 30. All right. Let's travel back to the lighthouse quick. We'll just double check and make sure there are no conversations there to have. Let's check because we don't need to go running around if there aren't any. And it looks like there's a couple of Lucanus and Davern. I do have a timed with Emmerich. I'll go do that. Son, Tosh is outside. Nev and Balara talking. Alright, let's go see Emmerich.
That place where Rook found you, the ossuary. What else goes on there?
Nothing good.
How did you survive it?
Shut down completely. Think nothing, feel nothing, except what you need to escape.
What's left?
If you're lucky, revenge. And bad dreams.
I like listening in on their conversations from time to time. Let's see, Emmerich is down here.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
So, I've heard people call necromancers mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Mornwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What's the Mornwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but on occasion.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every Watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
What do Watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navarra?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Sounds good. Sometimes I miss home too.
Rook, I'm not... well, perhaps a little.
You'll cheer up once we look at some graves, I bet.
The ceremony should be most centering. I'll let you know when it's time.
Let's see. Go out here and see what the girls are discussing. Tasha's by herself.
Taking a walk?
Golly, you don't even respond to her? That kind of bites.
Nev, I took a lot of notes while you were away. About what we did, and who we met, and what I thought you might notice. I know you like keeping notes. I thought if you came back, maybe it would help. I'm sorry, that's... No.
It's great, Belle. Really. Thanks.
Girl talk. All right, let's see. I believe we are ready to go. So, we've never been to the Hossberg Wetlands. As I've mentioned in a number of streams, you can see at the bottom of this pop-up that you can travel directly there. Every time I go to a new area first, I always go through the crossroads because that is where the alluvion to get there is located. And I think it should force you to do that. Now, the game doesn't do that except maybe in the very beginning. But I noticed after like the first time I went to Arlothan, you know, after that, the quick travel was open, and then I would use it once I've been to an area. I always use the quick travel for the most part. So we will be going to the crossroads. I'm trying to remember. I do want to check this. Are there any quests? There's one open there, but that one's not unlocked yet. Words of Fortune. Acropolis Halls and Mourn Watch. There are extra quests available in this area according to this pop-up. So we're going to be going there, but we're going to go to the crossroads first. And I'm trying to remember. I'm going to, of course, take Davern. We're going to see the Grey Wardens, and he is a Grey Warden. He is going to apply Overwhelm, so I want somebody who can detonate Overwhelmed. Apply Sunder. Detonate Sunder. She applies Overwhelmed. He detonates Sunder. Why doesn't she... No, wait a minute. Am I the only one that can detonate Overwhelmed? Very interesting. All right. I will take Balar. No, I'm going to take Harding. She detonates overwhelmed. How did I skip her? I'm gonna take Harding because she's my contact with the Grey Wardens. Let's go with that. And yes, I know it's not just, for me, it's not just a matter of willy-nilly selecting companions. I like to think about it. See if we have any more whispers. Probably won't till after I do another story quest. About every time you finish a story quest, once you get later in the first chapter, you'll hear whispers from that little tree of the gods, Elgar'nan and Gillenane, talking, and it's like what's going on with them at the moment. You can eavesdrop, so to speak. It was one of Solas's tools.
We sail.
Now, I have been to this area, but I haven't been all over it. The chest I hadn't been able to get to. That's a Heart of Corruption thing. But we are going to move along. You know what? Here's something. This is another one of Solas's. The Regrets of Solas. Let's do this before we go to Hossberg.
There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solas's memories. Remember last time? The past really can still hurt you.
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solas. Whatever happened in this memory?
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within this citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
No visions of the past. Solas sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
Fight for Solas? I guess as long as it gets us to the truth.
Pay attention, hey.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp. Okay. Think like a spirit of disruption. through.
The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached!
I am an overpowered little piece of trash.
More enemies. Go.
They bring the strength of the
See that skull? That's my helmet that does that. And it just one shot kills a lot of these enemies.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them.
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast! Victory!
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
Holy crap.
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached their citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Felasan.
Ah, that's Felasan.
That this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
He evidently was kind of Solus's right-hand man when we were going through some of the...
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanuris.
How many lives? Who decides what's too much?
Let's see what this fragment can tell us.
So what I was saying is this Felasan, I've been calling him Felasan, but it's Felasan. When we were doing some of the regrets of the Dread Wolf at the crossroads in the last stream, we picked up notes from this Felasan, and I wondered who he was, and now I realize it's kind of his right-hand man. And we have another wolf statue. Dauntless Great Bow. It is not as good as what I have, so I will not equip it. Alright, we take the elevator back downstairs, or wherever it's gonna go. Ah, we hadn't been able to... I think this is one of the places the, Have we been here? I think we have, because we realized we can't get in there yet.
Another blighted fade tear. That's where we're headed.
Yeah, if I could get in there, but I can't get in there. Not yet, anyway. So why are you so excited? That's gonna be a boss fight. That will definitely be a boss fight when the time comes. I was thinking there was a wolf. I think I got one of the wolf statues here. See, they don't show up once you get them, so it's done. So, Art of Corruption. Locate the other two sources of corruption. All right, so I'm going to quick travel right here to the beacon, and then we will move on into the Hossberg Wetlands. I do want to check my mission log. Let's see. Regrets of the Dread Wolf. Okay. This is the last. That's that statue that I just picked up, that little wolf statuette. That is the last one of Solas's regrets. And so I will, next time I go to the library, the crossroads, the lighthouse. The next time I do that, I will go and plug that into the mural that it fits in, and that will take care of that. A Heart of Corruption, I have done 2 of those, and I'll be coming back here at some point to take care of where we just came from, figure out how to get in there to clear it.
Not to pry, Harding, but I hear you're hearing things. Voices.
Well, it's just one voice, really.
Join the club. Grey Wardens hear weird things when an archdemon shows up.
What's that like?
A fever dream? Muddy. Dark. Can't quite grasp it, but something's talking to you.
My voice says I should seek her out.
I don't see you have a choice. The best way to come to terms with it is to face it.
Thanks.
A little encouragement for Harding. She did hear that voice telling her to seek her out. It has to do with the power that she picked up. Not finding any goodies in these boxes. All right, now we're going to the Hossberg Wetlands, which is the story mission. Currently at hand.
Rook, welcome to the Hossberg Wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfells. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hossberg Wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say Warden sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Become a warden, hear the blight. And people assume crow initiations are intense.
I assumed they were murderers.
Oh, I walked into that. So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendale. I need more samples.
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far from Orlais? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Leave it to me.
You can't just handle blight. I'll give you something to contain it. And watch for darkspawn.
I'll try not to die.
We'd prefer you didn't.
So be careful.
Hey, I'm the protagonist in this story. I can't die. At least not yet. Alright. Before we jump into this, I'm going to pause for the cause. A little restroom break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, so hang tight. All right, everybody, let's get busy. Thanks for hanging around. We want to explore this area as much as possible. Here's an armorer.
Hello there.
An upgrade for him. Wonder if I get, probably be cheaper once I level up a bit. Oh, this is only showing a limited amount of things right now. Let's go on about our business. Hossberg Wetlands. All right, there's Crossroads Alluvion. How come we didn't unlock that beacon? Oh, because we kind of came right in and met with them. So I'm going to go back here and unlock this beacon, if it will unlock. Yeah, okay. So we have the Alluvion unlocked, which is on the other side of this wall. I'm taking it. Yeah, there it is. That's where we come in and out. Nothing breakable. All right. I can't help it, but I always like to check and see if there's not just loot, but any caretaker upgrades that might show up. Let's go down here the right way. How about over here? Anything over here? Don't see anything. Got another quick travel to unlock. And
all right.
I hear a
Let's
wolf.
find those boil samples.
It's gonna be a wolf
Looks like there's
statue.
caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
Let's talk to this young lady and find out what's going on with her.
You've been to the farmlands. There's a family, Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. The Blight, before all of this happened.
The Blight?
They knew. But if they knew,
why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Okay, so that's a mission to do, and there's one still yet ahead of us at a close to a quick travel. So let's kind of methodically look around here. I like to do that when I come into a new area. Can I bash in here? And yes. And I got some Imperial Weave. Wonderful.
Huh. Something's blocking it from the other side.
What could that be? Ah, another vendor. Oh, here we go. Caretaker. Upgrade. Bones Beneath the Creek chorus.
Got food if you're looking. Not much to forage out there.
Interesting.
You good then?
You can buy those valuables from that vendor and any vendor like him and resell them for...
Lavendale Village. This can't turn out like Demetta's Crossing.
It's still standing, and I'll fight to keep it that way.
Another vendor?
You're here to help.
Wow.
You think you and two wardens can fix all this?
Wow, that's a lot of... This is worth, I believe this is going to be worth upgrading. for him. Let's see, Harding, Spelunk. That's an upgrade for her currently equipped gear. Let's go ahead and get that. Holy Moses. Common broadsword, but do I use broadswords?
Keep your guard up.
Rare saber. Yeah, I'm gonna keep mine. Let's see. I found another bow. Yeah, it's not as good. All right, companions. I did buy those for Davrin. Okay. Look at my boy. Good golly. And that shield. That's pretty tough. All right, we're gonna... Is this the room I was in? Yeah, it is.
The trees from the wetlands are unique. We've had lumber imported. It's not the same.
Let's see what he's got for sale. Harding, different bow, but I don't know. See, I can't tell. Wow, neck breaker. That's for Tosh. Might grab that. Oh, wait a minute. That's upgrades for caretaker. Boy, that cost a lot. All right, here's our other mission over here.
Are you here to help Lavendale? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than Blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the Blight awaken a curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
I wouldn't be surprised if damage from the Blight stirred something up.
Whether it's a curse or a darkspawn nest, Lavendale's better off without it.
Dad?
I was running through the woods when I saw it. Lights up at Old Gaspin Manor, I'm sure of it. I haven't been up there since I was a kid and we dared each other to knock on the door. I wasn't going to look now with Blight on my heels. No one should be there. Cursed place, no one is ever there.
It's Jacob.
Something strange at this Gaspin Manor. People in Lavendale believe it's cursed.
You've come a long way. If you want a short drink, you let me know.
No thanks. Just looking around. Visiting the town, seeing what I can see. Looting what I can loot.
I don't know what I should have done.
You did what you could.
Can't remember what houses I've been in and which ones I hadn't now. All right, let's get into these caves. Oh look, pimple.
There. That's our blight boil. Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Knowing how Antoine experiments. Yes. Here they come.
Let's go!
Now we got fallen pimples.
Got the sample.
We're getting there.
Harding, how bad was Demeter's crossing?
I've seen plenty of blight before, but nothing like that.
Is it true about the mayor? Darkspawn, don't drop your guard.
Well, that was dumb, hey?
Everyone all right?
I've had some practice in this. Back to what we were.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, he wants to apply overwhelmed, and she will detonate it.
I set him up.
Oh, that was one of the champions I needed.
More essence. Got it.
You hear stories of blight in Ferelden. I'd seen bits of it, but not like Demeter's Crossing. Not like here.
I've never seen a surge like this.
Just making sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, that's a hill you can come sliding down. Does a lot more stagger, but I got 3 skills unlocked on this sucker, and I'm not gonna use that just because it gives me way more stagger. But worth. Lots of goodies. Oh, and if you go down here, that's where you can slide back down. That's that hill I saw earlier. Let's get back down here. Pop the pimples. Rupert Voss is okay. This is that Voss family that girl was talking about. Dug the south field, dug the close field. Don't dig again. Keep moving. Shout a wish down a well, and it will just say it again. Check the fields. It's there. I know it's right. Can't leave yet. Dug the south field, dug the close field, dug the south field. What in the world?
Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Nice hit, Rook.
More caretaker. That isn't the family, is it? Okay. Don't know why that was a thing.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
You just want to shoot stuff.
Pretty much. Is this a sample? Okay.
I think it sensed us attacking the boils.
He is gonna walk my booty.
It's not happy.
We need to stop it.
Whatever gets it done.
Die.
It's down.
Not better. This is that family's house, I'll bet.
Get ready.
For ya.
There's dark spawn all around. All right, let's get back over here. Ah, okay.
Ranged incoming.
Who's fussing at me?
This was farmland.
Like where my mom
took it recently.
All right, might as well come over here and see what's going on.
Got company.
More of Voss's. An echo always answers back. It always listens to. As thanks for clearing the boards. It's making sure I'm ready. Nothing has to change. The days don't have to change. Dad will be in the fields. Mom will feel better. Her voice is in the well now, too. We just need everything ready before the blight comes. It was right about the dead birds. It's right about this, too.
This echo made promises and then... Do you think it took them all?
All.
Well.
Well.
An echo?
Echo.
Okay.
Better be ready. You got it.
Anything up here? Ah, there's a wolf statue.
And another Fenarel altar.
He's looking in this direction. I hear him over here. Ah, so that's why I had to climb up here. Oh, did I reach level 30? Oh no, it just gives me a skill point. Oh. Okay. I understand this now. All Mother's Corpse. Sightless Skull. 20% control, 25 stagger, gain 1 momentum. Oh wow, this is even better. Yeah. I think we'll go with this for now. Try that. Oh yeah, I bought Tosh that sword. And it does less. Bite. That bites. It does the same damage, it just does 25%. Attack my target. Burning the entire party deals 25 versus on Tom. Not bad. No, I'll go ahead and put that on her. All right. Let's look at the map. I'm going to go ahead and do this notes for the missing family, I think. There's nothing in there. This is going to be the last sample.
And another sample.
I think we've got enough.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Okay. Now what we can do before we go back to them. check these notes out. And I can't until I find the source of the blight. Let me in. Is this their house? Good Lord. A family note. Meeting a friend out by the well. Knocked upstairs, but Mom says she's not feeling well. I'll be home for supper. I'll beat you back from the fields. I'll get it started.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
How do I get up there to hit that one? Or can I hit it? Can I hit it from here? Yeah, I can't hit it from here. So I'm gonna have to get up on top of that rock face somehow, somewhere. There's a place for us. Somewhere we can get up there. All right, let's go back over here. It's got, oh. Gotta be a way to get up here. Let's go through here. We were up there. Let's go back over here. No, we weren't up there. How can I get up there? Or is there a way to see? Ah, here. Duh, dummy. Now that should have opened it up. Pursuance elements. Nope. I came up here. I needed to think without it watching me through his eyes. Can it do that? He's down in the fields, says a blight's coming of all the wild things, but he's ready. He just needs to keep digging. Ursa came by later, but something in what she said, has it taken her too? The door's locked from the outside now. When did that happen? I can hear water dripping. I won't get out in time. Amelia Voss's diary.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It knew the blight was coming. and use the fear of that to get to them.
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once.
Yeah, let's go seal it away again.
Whatever's down there, whatever you did to those people, I won't let you do it again. We're sealing the well.
Sealing.
It's done. No more echo. For now.
Oh. Little hoe. All right. Talk to distressed villager. Where's the distressed? Oh, that must be back at, where we were. All right. Now we have that other mission about the, Hossberg of academic interest. Get to Gaspin Manor. Where's that? What have we not found? There's a chest back there. Oh, we never went in here. Big chest too. Common light armor. All right, get to Gaspin Manor. Where's it gonna take us? Let's go ahead and quick travel back here. I'm gonna do a hard save because I haven't saved since I've been playing. All right. Takes us up there. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. That makes me want to shoot it. I don't know what that unlocked. We're gonna find out. Wow, look at all this. Okay. Suspicious note. It's isolated and the village barely has a mage to speak of. The wardens are distracted by the blight. They wouldn't leave the peasants anyway. We could always divert Darkspawn their way if it's an issue. Once the manor's treasure is secured, we can leave the wretched place and be done. Oh, you fool, you fool. So that's where I gotta go. But there's some goodies here. Unburnable band. 20% burning damage. Interesting.
Venatory barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed. What are they doing in the Hossberg Wetlands?
Don't stay there! Don't just stand there!
Hush up, Harding. Now this is the way I came, or I could have come this way. Anything up there?
What's that sound?
I don't think it's the blight.
Dadgummit.
Gotta move!
What is...
Get out of there!
All right, let's see. Can I break through this? No. Before I go there, I want to know what this is. Caretaker power. That's got poison in it. Whenever you see that green mist, you know it's poison. Yeah, don't need that, but we'll take the goodies. And I'm gonna... Boy, these boys and their
So
crystals.
this is the cursed manor.
Could use some fixing up.
Time to fight!
So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go... Oh, you're one of...
Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Venatori.
Yeah, your mom.
The Imperium! Death for failure! This cannot be.
So they want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Is it really still here? What was that?
We're not alone here.
The manor is supposed to be cursed.
let's explore around, shall we? Hey, here. These guys do something. I don't know yet which way they need to face, so we will keep looking. We have much to explore.
You want to know more?
No, I'm just nosy. Yeah, I can't get in there yet.
What lies below?
What lies? Anyone else suddenly thinking about
a cellar? Wait, did a demon just put an idea in my head?
Kinda, sorta. Ladder up there, which means I should be able to get up there. Can I run across there? I don't know how I'm... Ooh. That's gonna be caretaker power. Drink deep of the potion, your mind and dreams awakened, attuned to what you seek. Listen closely. Uh-huh. Okay. Down we go. Now we can just drop down there, can't we? How about a hard save? Before we kill ourselves. Because Hay likes to kill himself. Oh, the door's open. Research notes. I found a secret location beneath the manor itself, sealed. But how could that stop me when I'm so close? Bricks and mortar are nothing. Barriers of more magical devising, their dismantling was never my specialty, and whatever binds this spell is unique. Surely that only proves my suspicions. I'm too close now. Okay, that barrier's gone. No, it's not gone. Oh, but I can get rid of it from this side. Let's go out here. Oh, I have a nurse. That's some free XP or... Okay, they're all in here. $100 health and some XP. Okay, so that takes care of that. That's done. We'll go back and work our way through some more. Open the barrier. beat you. This is curious.
Can't do this without a wisp.
Well, now I know what the wisp is for. Go ahead and break this last. That will get me in there, but what will open this door? I'm gonna guess it has to be the statues. Got to be a clue as to which way these guys face. I haven't found any more of them. Those both face that way. Nothing here. Ah, there's another dude here. I missed this one. Do these two face each other? This makes me wonder if there's a fourth one somewhere that I missed. All right, if those two are facing, maybe there should be another one that should face this way. Evidently not. Well, let's try this. One there, one there. I have them both facing. I don't see another one. Wait a minute. That is lit up. All right. That means let's push this one here. Aha. All right, so those two are correct. Then there's got to be another one of those things somewhere. There it goes. It's up top. All right, what opened? What opened? This door did open. Not yet, buddy. Come on, little Wispy. We're gonna take you around here and open this door. And he's powered the body of that skeleton. We can get in here now. There was a skeleton there in the corner, and that little wisp went to him, and he got... And when the wisp enters the skeleton, we didn't see it because I ran in that other room. Because I'm a greedy loot hog. What happened is he goes into the skeleton wakes up, opens and pulls this crank that opens this door. So we didn't get to see that, but at any rate, oh man, this is like opened up a whole, is this opened up like a whole new area? Heck yeah. Awesome. Okay, sweet. We'll come back to that. I got a feeling we'll be coming here. Let me make sure there's not a quick travel close by. There actually is. But it's showing to my right. Ah, I see it. Let's unlock this quick travel and then we'll run back real quick.
Trouble ahead.
Okay, so we've unlocked the quick travel to this area. That will be not... Well, that's interesting.
Come on.
Thanks.
Of course.
All right, we'll come back here. Oh, this is a timed thing. So you have to do all of those in a certain length of time. Cool. We'll be coming back here for sure. But I want to finish this mission and go back and get our XP.
Cellar. Stay on guard.
Oh, the Venatori have been in here. You wish to go to the Anderfels? Suit yourself. Take any foolish enough to follow you. If you want to chase some convoluted theory, so be it. You're free to return to whatever desolate place you wish. But do not expect my interest or support. Aelia. Final research notes. This is my discovery, my chance to prove myself. The locals cry about a curse, but it wasn't. It was power. I know it. I can't get through the door, but I think something's coming for me. It will be mine. Lord Gaspin's notes. There should be no secrets here. The door, it vexes me. It is mine, and I will forge a way through it. I am the lord of this manor, and its secrets shall yield to me. Yeah, you went somewhere where you didn't need to go. Oceans are full. Nothing of interest, nothing of note. What do they know? None have studied the Anderfels as I have. Do they think my interest lies in posts and lintels, or whatever rot they mock me with? The manor holds value even now. Lord Gaspin found more than mere treasure, I'm sure, and when I gift this lost power to the risen god, not even Aelia and Zara will rival me in esteem.
Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Elganon.
Okay.
More curious creatures.
We can't leave this demon loose in the wetlands.
So the Venatori wanted treasure, but found a sealed demon.
What can you expect in a place like this?
Let's look around.
Pretty in tough. Boy, getting a lot of stuff for Tosh here. Griffin's Talon. Definitely want to put him on that. The door, all those days, those long months only for this, I made. We have an arrangement. No, we have what we want. I'll seal the way. I can't.
This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastion know.
Alright, talk to Bastion. We'll grab out. Alright, let's see. We've read all the notes. I think we have done everything we can do here for the moment. We've picked up all the crates. So let's go back here and we'll talk to each of these individuals that we spoke with when we picked up these missions, these side quests. So we've done some good here.
Rook, always good to see people return. Means they're still alive.
We went up to Gaspin Manor.
You did? And the curse? Was it... Did the Blight wake it?
Less the Blight and more like some Venatori. There was a demon haunting the manor. We stopped it.
Huh. Well, we all knew something wasn't right. And thank you. There's one less evil to worry about.
Yes, it is. All right. Because I'm a bit lazy. Let's see. Did I just level up? Yes, I did. Hot dog. Now I can spend these skills. All right. %, less damage. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's see. Davern is got. Alright, that doesn't do as much. So we're going to keep him in his winged cape. Tosh. Does better physical damage, but I'm going to leave that on her, I think. That does better, so we're going to put her in that, and that takes care of all. What do I still have left? I must have got a belt. That's a grenade belt. I don't need this. What ring did I get? The burning damage, okay. And then I got a sword. I definitely am not going to use that. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's go to the map. Where's our next individual? Right here. We'll turn this quest in. And then we'll run up the hill.
The Voss family? Did you find anything?
There was something in the well. It got to them.
But we aren't supposed to listen. The stories. But it was sealed.
And it is again.
When it's safe to go back, I'll bury it even deeper for Ursa. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, sweet. Let me select my story quest here.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it
Oh
leads.
boy, it's Butthead.
Chasing Rook's lies.
First Warden,
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Until you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. She's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
No one here wants blight to spread. We can work together.
You're in no place to make offers. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
Such a nice guy. I'd
That went poorly.
like to pop him
even
in the
for a talk
face.
with him.
What an asshole. A lot of people are gonna die for his arrogance.
Maybe.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgar'nan had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Antoine and Evka tried to convince the First Warden that the Blight was changed and the gods were responsible, but he refused to listen. It wasn't the outcome they wanted, but they weren't giving up there. Though ordered back to Weishaupt, Antoine and Evka promised to keep investigating the Blight. Send word if they learned anything more.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
We are
He
going
finally
to do
agrees
that.
to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were included in that.
Thanks.
We are going to go back to the lighthouse because I want to see if there are any conversations to be had. We still have 2 missions in this area, or 1 because we did 1 champion. Gate of Pale Reflections. We have another gate we can open, the crossroads too. I want to see where this mission is. And that pinnacle of its kind, that is also here. We'll come back and do that. Those defeat the champion. And that's level 40, which I am not. And hunt down demons. This demon in Hossberg is 10 to 40. So I'm going to assume it's a level 42 because it's the last one that I have. So not comfortable with that quite yet. Let me go to the world. I want to see how much. I've earned a little strength with the Grey Wardens. Still weak with Veil Jumpers. Antivan Crows, I'm getting close to going to the next stage with them. Lords of Fortune, I'm still low. Docktown, this is probably, well, I'm better than I thought. Still not where I want to be. All right, let's head to, Necropolis. Working on that. Let's head back to the lighthouse. Oh, I went to the crossroads, didn't I? Whoop. But I'm right here, so let's go back to the lighthouse. Can I not travel to the lighthouse without triggering that mission? I bet it's going to trigger that conversation. Yep,
Brooke, just
sure
got
did.
word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus. See if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
All right, let's see. I have a companion quest or a mission from Harding. So what I like to do is I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go talk to Harding. I will come back and use this last regret of Solus, and we'll discuss that, and then I will go talk to Solus, because maybe I'll have enough information about him to be able to call him on some of his crap.
So, Tosh, you're the dragon hunter of this outfit.
Yep. And you do monsters.
Seems our work's going to overlap.
No, it's not. I handle dragons. You kill monsters. And darkspawn.
Dragons are monsters.
What? No, dragons are natural. Been around longer than we have. Darkspawn and monsters are just Vashidon that came later.
Fair enough, but I'll handle any archdemons we meet.
Fine. But I get to help.
Want to see if I can upgrade. Nope, not quite. Getting close though. Get it up to rank 8. Do I have anything I can upgrade? Yes, I do. My duelist coat. I can level up that. What is that? I don't have any of that stuff, whatever it is. I need that for my weapons. So that's all I can do at the moment. Harding is over here. Everything's cozy in her little room now.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaper didn't like me asking about Shaper Valta, or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
Who cares what they say? That shouldn't stop you.
I don't have a choice. At least I know I'm not gonna find answers in Orzammar.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Eh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kalsharak. It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're close to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kalsharak doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
I'm curious about Kalsharak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the deep roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kalsharak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
There must have been another way. What they did was monstrous.
Can you imagine being trapped, knowing death was coming?
But they didn't die. The rumors...
That the dwarves of Kalsharak had to change to survive? No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask. How do we get in touch with these Kalsharak dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
I thought this was a mission quest. Oh, okay. Quest acquired the waiting stone. Alright, so I do have a mission to pick up, or a companion quest. Should show up in the journal. Sage of Wise Hope. Talk to Solus. The waiting stone. Okay. Alright, let's go inside. Before we talk to Solus, rather, let's go in here and look at his last mural. 'Cause I think this is it. Yep, that one's over there, that one's there, that one's there.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
Mythal is right.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
This is where he betrayed her and took her power. So she used him, he betrays her.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
And notice again, Varric is nowhere in the picture here. And you would think he would want to be part of this conversation when each time you met at this table, when you brought in a new companion, he was, you know, there a couple of times to comment. And, you know, I mentioned in previous streams, no one ever acknowledged that he was up and walking around, because he's been up in that room recovering on the bed since the very first of the game, after he was stabbed in the chest by Solus. And the one or two times he's downstairs to you know, when you meet new companions and you first bring them to the lighthouse, you know, he talks to you, but you never see anyone else even even the ones who knew him, which Harding and Nev both knew Varric. Neither one of them says anything to him. Nothing about, it's good to see you up and about and, you know, walking around, you're getting better. They don't even acknowledge his presence. And while they're introducing the new companion to everybody, they address everybody else, but never Varric. So at this stage, Varric's dead. That's my thought. And he is either the results of that blow you took to the head trying to save him, or pull the sword, the dagger out of his chest. It's either a result of that bad bump on the head that you see him and talk to him, or Solus is messing with you.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault. And hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
Solus has caused a lot of damage, but he's not like Elgernon, trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused, and he knows he made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
No, he's totally gonna turn on us. I mean, after that.
Sure.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Who awaits us in the crossroads? Did I pick up a new mission? Boy, that was everybody approved. Isn't that amazing? All right, there's Hardin's companion quest. Regrets of the Dead Wolf. Magical artifacts offer the team a chance to learn more about the history of the ancient elves and their secrets. Meet Morrigan in the crossroads. Okay. While many of the Dread Wolf's secrets have been laid bare, from the origin of elves as spirits to Solus's final betrayal of Mythal, questions remain. If the team wants to learn more about Solus's motives and prepare for what he might do, they must seek out Morrigan. Okay, I'm not recommended level 5 to 40. What does that mean, 5 to 40? Does that mean anywhere in between you can do these? This is what aggravates me about this game. Okay, let's go talk to Solus. We're going to go ahead and talk to him. Go back to the room.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
Their leader is most definitely an idiot.
No. The First Warden still refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy. I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked you why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said you were no stranger to fighting stronger opponents. That sufficed for me. But the Grey Wardens fight Darkspawn and Archdemons, foes no one else can stand against. They see themselves as the best prepared for this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the First Warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the Wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanurus once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the First Warden.
If not that, then what?
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the Archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The Archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanurus.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanurus as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanurus until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
So each has a dragon and I've got to kill them before I can kill the gods.
What can you tell me about the Archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganan is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Nathor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Epitome of dragonkind.
What about Gillenane and her dragon? Pride and ego can blind someone. We can exploit that.
By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanurus. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanurus will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that, if they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanurus bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself. for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Use the map or the lighthouse alluvion to go to Wise Hope. Where is Wise Hope? Alright, that's Harding's mission down there. This is Wise Hope. That's Hossberg. So that'll be Wise Hope. Use the map or lighthouse alluvion. I will use, since I've never been there before, I will use the alluvion in the crossroads. Nothing has changed here in these areas. All right, what I'm gonna do, I do have skills. I'll hold off. Well, go ahead. That way I'm gonna go ahead and nail that. Takes care of that. Gonna do a hard save. Let's see. We'll wait. Want to double check out here. I don't believe anybody. Oops. Shortcut. Don't believe anyone is gonna be wanting to have a conversation yet. All right, so with our journal at the siege, we have Hardin's quest. We still have a couple of missions we can do in Hossberg Wetlands and one back at the crossroads meeting Morrigan, and also that one champion, the Gate of Parched Hopes. We can open that gateway up now and go with that. All right, we are going to end the stream here for today. We will be back tomorrow for more Dragon Age: The Veilguard. And hope to see everybody here. Aiming to stream a little earlier tomorrow, hopefully about 1 o'clock Eastern time. And just look for the notification to go out. I will have the stream scheduled. And hopefully we'll make it through at 1 o'clock and we will do more Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for watching. And if you got to this point, I appreciate you. And if you have if you like what you've seen, if you enjoy watching the videos, the games we're going to be playing, I'm going to be playing games very similar to this, mostly role-playing games. I may stream some World of Tanks. I am a World of Tanks fan, and I may do that. I have a friend who is in my clan that streams, and maybe we'll do a collab together sometime. And play some World of Tanks or something else. Sometimes we play other things with a group of friends. We tend to stick to things like Phasmophobia or some of these other games that are out now that are in that kind of in that mold. So at any rate, if you have enjoyed watching, hit that thumbs up on the video. I appreciate it. It helps me out. Also, if you would, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow the channel, and hit that bell so you'll know when I go live and with notifications. None of that costs anything. It's all free here on YouTube, and I'd appreciate it. And you take care, and I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. We'll see you.